Hello, Stickosaurus here, and today we're going to start on this beautiful model by 3D Command Center of Zyuoh Whale. I love this helmet. Big fan of whales. Really nice how it printed actually. Only like super trouble spots are at the top, of course, but we are going to probably put some spot putty up here, and maybe on the chin. The chin came out pretty nice too. And then we will start sanding after that dries. But real excited to do this. I think at this point I have Zyuoh yellow, blue, and green. My green's old and could use a little work. So maybe one day I'll redo that one, but then I'll just have to do white. Now I'll have them all. I mean, I don't have Red's original helmet, but I do have fought for it, so I guess I could make that too. I'll probably do that. I guess I could do a world too. Getting there. Almost got this whole team done is what I'm getting at. So, real excited to do this. I know everyone hates Zyuohger, like for the mech and everything, but I think the helmets are awesome, and I like the mech. I really enjoy the toys. I know people are like, they're stupid, they're just cubes, but man, I love the whale. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird, but I do enjoy it, and I can't wait to get this helmet done, so let's get to it. Okay, we're going to sand the Zyuoh Whale. Just going to hit with some 120, get the spot putty fine, or spot putty down, and then we will prime it. This printed pretty nice, I'll give it that. This filament was garbage though. I don't know why it printed so nice and then it just went terrible, but we'll see what it's actually like once we prime it. All sanded here. I'm just gonna blow the dust off and then we will prime it. All right, we're gonna put the first coat of primer on Zyuoh Whale. I'm hoping it looks nice. Okay, we're gonna let this dry. It's looking okay. Starting to see the layer lines here. We might have to spot putty that. And on the horns here. I just worry about losing the lines on the front there, but we'll see what we can do. But we'll let it dry first and then sand it and see what it looks like. But I think it's looking good. Okay, we are going to sand Zyuoh Whale here. Some 220. Got some more spot putty on it. Fixed up some of the areas that didn't look good. In the back, of course, and we'll see what happens. Okay, that took forever. We're gonna dust it off here, and then we will prime it. I think we should be looking pretty good. We should be getting close to wet sanding for sure. For sure, maybe a couple little spots, but she feels nice. She feels nice. I did crack the side a little bit. I'm gonna glue the inside and we might have to fill that, but I'm gonna see what it looks like after I glue it. Here we go. Okay, we are gonna sand Zyuoh Whale. Little spider check. Lots of spiders in these today, I guess because it's hot and looking for shade or something, I don't know, but I think it's gonna be okay. We will. I'm not to the point yet where I know exactly what I need to fill in with, glazing putty. Like you can kind of see some lines on the on the front there, but I don't know. Top looks nice, but again, till we sand it, prime it, wet sand it, paint it. Do you see those little bit? You know, I got the bad stuff. But I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna sand these. This is the 6th helmet I've sanded this morning. Been at it since about 4 to 6 in the morning. Tired, my hands hurt, but it's a long weekend, July 4th weekend, and I want to get a lot done. I only have about half a can of filler primer left, so we're gonna do this and one more. I might have to call it if I want to get anything else done. So I don't know. That doesn't matter. Here we go. Okay, I think it's looking good. I'm gonna put a little spot putty here and sand this down, and then we'll move on to priming. I think she's gonna turn out nice. Oh, there's a little divot here I wanted to fill too. So I think she's gonna be nice. I hope it looks half as good as Anaki's looks on his website. I don't know, something about the white, like, I know they're not teeth. I don't know what they are. I don't know much about whales, but whatever it is, you know what I'm talking about. Like, if you saw a whale, you'd know what that is, but you don't know what it's called. I wish I knew what it was called. But, real excited. Real excited. Okay, as you saw, we almost lost her. We almost lost her. I have tape on this pole that usually holds it, but it must be getting old. I think it looks good. Really do. Like I said, once we wet sand it, I think we'll be good to go. So that's next for you. Okay, we're gonna wet sand Zyuoh whale here. I think it's looking good. Hopefully we can make it look a quarter as good as Anaki's on his website. And to be honest, I've never really seen anyone else do a Zyuoh whale, so that's the baseline. It's a small club, I guess, but we'll see. Okay, it's been about 2 weeks because nowhere around here had some strawberry-filled red Rust-Oleum. Nowhere. I tried like 6 different stores. Nothing around here had any. So I finally gave it another week and still couldn't find any. I just said screw it, bought a 6-pack off Amazon. I tried. Nothing I could do. I don't know, it must have been a strawberry-filled paint shortage. I mean, maybe everybody wanted to paint something pretty red. I had some poppy red. I don't like the poppy red. I don't know. I don't think it pops. That was bad. Don't laugh at that. As much as the strawberry fields does. I did my, I want to see my SPD red. It should be on my Instagram somewhere. In poppy red. Did not like it. It's just too dark to me. You know, these helmets are usually like bright primary colors when it comes to that. So I'm finally gonna put some paint on here. I have a helmet for a customer I've been waiting to do red on too, so I'm gonna paint this and get that one done. Hopefully he still wants to buy it. Hasn't really committed to it, so we'll see. So maybe we'll have another nice finished helmet up for sale, but we'll see. But I've been really waiting to get this one finished. I really love the Zyuoh whale. I've been sitting here staring at it for 2 weeks and just want to get it over with. So I don't think I'll be able to get it done this weekend. We'll at least be able to get the silver and probably the white on it, maybe. I mean, I'll probably have to wait a week, honestly, just to be sure. It's been weird temperatures here and raining, so I could take any chances. We'll probably just wait a week and we'll do everything next weekend. So here we go. Okay, that is 3 coats. Strawberry Fields. About I was shooting for 15 minutes. They're probably more like 13, 11 minutes apart. I think it's looking okay. I see we got a little crack here. It's a little disappointing, and there's one over here too. But I think it's gonna be okay. The red's always hard. It covers weird over the primer. And yes, I've tried putting it under or over white primer, and it just covers just as poorly, I would say. I would show you a dry one so you can see what it looks like, but I'm sure you've already seen. I'm sure I got some red helmets up already, right? Oh, Gokai Red. You can check him out. He used Strawberry Fields, but I think we're getting there. So I'll let this dry definitely for a week. There's a lot of coats. The red's gloss, so it takes longer. And you just don't rush. If you rush, things will get ruined and you have to go back and do it all again. So it'll either take the same amount of time or take more time and not look as good. So kind of advice I can give you. I mean, if you trust your paint and you know what you're doing, you probably start painting this after like 2 days. You know, but I do the week just to be sure. Plus, I can only work on weekends, so unless there's a long weekend where I'm trying to cram stuff in, that always ends poorly for me. Doesn't really bother me, so I guess we'll get to it when it dries. Okay, we're gonna do the white for the whale bits here, and then I think we just gotta do the silver and the lines, and we're pretty much done. There's that little thing up here, I think just white. I'll hand paint that. It would have been too much to mask for such a tiny thing. So we'll get this painted and go from there. All right, we'll let that dry. And I might kind of like take an X-Acto knife and get some of those lines looking a little more indented, kind of like how the front is, the mouth plate. So that's the plan for now. Okay, I'm gonna put the silver on this. I lost the lines with all the spot putty, so I think this is close. Look at some reference. Hopefully the masking is good enough. I tried really hard not to put any tape on the white. It should be dry. It's just flat white primer. It dries pretty quick. But last night I was going to take the masking off so I could look at it and put my thumb right there, and I had black paint on it and it smudged and made a thing. So I wet sanded just a little bit of it, put it back on, and it looks fine. But give your paint adequate time. Don't rush. I don't know. I was in a weird mood last night. I was just going for it. So we're gonna put the silver on here. Bet you this little crack or whatever here is going to show up pretty gnarly, but we'll see. And once we get the silver on there, we'll do the detail lines. We'll hand paint the whale eyes. I got some metallic blue. I think it's going to look real nice. It's what I used on Zenkaiger's visor. We're going to try watering it down so it doesn't look as brushy, I think. Which is what you should do with acrylic paints. Always water them down a little bit. Don't look as many brush strokes. And the thicker layers don't dry as well, and they build up, and it's acrylic paint 101. I don't always do that. Depends on the situation, you know, if I'm gonna need more than one coat, but that's not important right now. So we're gonna hit the silver, and then we'll move on. right, that's 2 coats. That's usually enough. We'll let that dry. Get the masking off. Probably able to do the detail lines today, the eyes and that little white thing on the top. I can't find some super good reference to the back, so I don't know if there's any detail lines back there, but a lot of these Zyuohger helmets don't have a lot of detail lines. Just usually where the silver is. And, you know, if there's any, like, accents, something special, but they're pretty plain Jane, so we'll see. Let's see if I can find something by the time we get there. Okay, we're going to try to do the fine line. It's on Zyuohger Whale here. I'm going to try to use tape to try to get these nice and straight, hopefully, where I can. Had a little overspray here, so we'll have to go in with some red paint, spray paint. I'll have to brush it on here and here. And a little bit over here. This I'd probably try to wet sand it since I'm already going to waste a sponge brush on it. That's what we're going to do. Then there's lines here. And again, there's no lines following this thing, so I don't know. It looks like there's lines here that go into the back, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to paint this white. And then, I don't know, I might do some lines up here. I mean, why not, right? It's fine. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but... And we're going to paint the eyes. So we're going to go a bit of painting to do on this still. Let's get started then. Okay, I got most of it. I'm gonna step away. I feel like I'm getting rushy, you know how I always say. So, got a little mess here, you know, a little here. I screamed when I did that. I was like, ah! It was terrible. Terrible. Someone was walking by, probably thought someone was stabbing me. But we'll clean that up. We'll clean it up. Come in with maybe white brush or something. Not a big deal. Clean up some of these lines just a tiny bit. I think the middle one turned out perfect. That's what I was really worried about. So there's nothing there to guide. I'll get the eyes, and I'm not sure. I think like the sides of this top thing are silver and the top is white. I don't know. Judging by Aniki's blurry pictures of this, it's what it looks to me, but I don't know. So maybe I'll do the silver with the white. That makes sense. I think it would look fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna do some touch-ups, and should be good to clear. Oh, and we're gonna touch up this red in here for sure. But I'll do that off camera. That's not important. And a little bit of silver under here. My masking didn't go the whole way as far as I wanted it to, and it happens. Other than that, I think it's looking good. I really do. Love this helmet. But yeah, I'm gonna walk away for a couple minutes and let the black dry. Because if I don't let the black dry before I try to clean it up, then it just makes a more mess. So we're gonna do that. Walk away when you need to. So probably next you're gonna see. I'll probably just clear it or talk to you before that. If I run into any issues, which knowing life, it's probably gonna happen. Sorry, I just ramble sometimes. I feel like I have no one to talk to, so I just talk to myself. Well, actually you, but myself. It's sad. Okay, actually I forgot to do that as a time lapse and did a video. So that's probably not going to look the best, and I apologize because I'll have to speed it up differently. But
I think it turned out okay. We might have one little run on the side there. As soon as I hit the nozzle, I felt it. You ever feel it? Man, I don't know. But other than that, I think it looks good. Yeah, I mean, it's still like wet, so let's see. It looks like I didn't get here very good. I'm almost out clear too. There we go. But yeah, we'll let that dry. And hopefully she's okay. We'll see. Okay, I love this thing. Oh my, it turned out wonderful. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. And I still see a little bit of the black. I didn't touch up well enough there, you know, and there's a little run here. But you know what? I don't care. I think it looks great from the front, and that's what's really important. And I won't say it's as good as Anaki's, but it looks much like the one on his page, which is all I wanted. So, should be a pretty simple visor, I believe. You know, that's not a crazy shape. Not a lot of crazy stuff in there to have to work around. So, so I ordered some new clasps to use. They are called ball and latch or something. I don't know. They're little jewelry ones, so they're only like this big. You know, they're not gonna be the only thing holding the helmet together. I'm still gonna use magnets, but this should, you know, pull together enough that I can put foam in it. My last couple helmets that I've been putting foam in it, the magnets just don't hold well enough to, you know, deal with the resistance of the foam pushing out, your head pushing out the foam. So I'm gonna try these clasps. They didn't come yet though. I looked at my Amazon, they're gonna be here tomorrow on a Monday. So I'm thinking I'll get the visor in, maybe get the magnets and the elastic, and then I'll show me putting the clasps in. Because I still don't really know what the Japanese helmets use inside. I Google Japan and everything, trying to find some pictures. And all I can usually find are like stunt cast ones with the latches on the outside, like the American ones. So, not sure. I did see a couple of people that make them and used similar clasp on the inside. So I don't know. We're gonna give it a try. I think they'll be fine to hold it together enough. You know, if we can just anchor them well enough, I think it'll be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. So, just gonna get at least a visor in, I think. And if I had magnets made up, which I don't, of course. So I don't know if I'll put the magnets in today. I'm gonna put 2 visors in today, at least. I was gonna do a third, but maybe. But I've been slagging. I have so much to sand, and spot putty and all that. I had so many almost done. I've just been working through. I mean, the detail lines take a long time. I know the time lapses are like boop, 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 but that's like 40 minutes a helmet just for the first pass. Not even like I'm going out and redoing some of the touch-ups, and then if it's like coats of black, you gotta do extras of those. I mean, it takes time. I'm gonna be honest, some of these take, you know, I'll spend 3 hours sitting on some of these, and I don't show all that because that just gets boring for sure. But just as it's been doing, I've just been continuously printing. So, you know, it's a problem, but it's not a bad problem. None of these are in any rush to get done. The ones I have for customers are almost done. So that's the important ones. But so we're gonna put the visor in. Just gonna use, you know, paper, draw a template, cut it out. Again, should be hopefully pretty simple. Maybe, I mean, probably, because this isn't a gradual curve. It's kind of, you know, pretty stark. So we'll figure it out. So stand by. Okay. I think she's good to take the tape out. I put the tape out because I'm trying to get them lined up better than I've been. It's kind of disappointing when you get them all nice and finished and the backs just don't line up. Honestly, a lot of that has to do with printing them separate, I believe. It's something I'm going to look into for sure. But sometimes they just don't fit very well. That's just how it goes. See, this one's up a little bit. Whatever. Should be fine. I guess if I was going to put clasps here, I should put these higher up. I don't know. I gotta see how small they are. Maybe I can put them on the phone. I don't know. Not sure. We'll look into it when we get them. Like I said, this isn't done, so I get the clasps and I'll put foam in it. But I think it looks pretty awesome so far. The visor was trickier than I thought. Gotta be honest with you. I got a little nervous there. It just wasn't lining up. So. But it did work. The template worked. I just had to move it up a lot and, you know, get real close to the edge, which, you know, makes it look more flush. So that's win-win, I guess. Yeah, it did work. There's no gaps. All one piece. But, yeah, like I said, the class should be here Tuesday or Monday. I'll see if they even work. If they don't work, then you'll probably just see the spin around for this, because I'll just put the foam in. But if they do work, which I think they should, we'll get those in and then we'll put the foam in, and then I'll show you how I do that. Because I'm gonna have to figure it out. Never used them before, so it's gonna be a learning experience. Because I feel like if I put the clasps up there, it's gonna be hard to get them. I don't know. I might have screwed up doing it. I mean, it's just hot glued in there. We can take them out. Not a big deal. And the top one should hold it enough. But, yep, that's where we're at with that. Man, I love this thing. What an awesome design for a helmet. I'm a big sea creature fan, so that really it gets me going. And I can't think of any other sea creatures that we need to do. You saw we got live glued. Oh yes, we need to do Sun Vulcan Shark. So I'll have to commission that from 3D Command Center, because I don't think there's any of those laying around that people have done. Which is fine. Sun Vulcan's not that great. Not that great. I know this isn't the video for it, but I really want to go back to working on my Sentai videos, but I feel like they're not as good as what I do now, and if I put them out, and people are going to see them and just like unsubscribe. So, I mean, I'll probably do them. Can you do like a silent YouTube release where people don't know and they're just there? Make me feel better. Because I've had the script for Battle Fever J done for like a year now. You know, and before that, I was waiting until I got my Battle Kenya helmet done, and I got that done. So, you know, I'm just being lazy. I'm not lazy. I just, like I said, I'm not very articulate with my words sometimes. And to do video essays, it's kind of really outside my wheelhouse. But I tried, you know, I did too. And I think they turned out okay. They'll be better now that I actually have helmets and you know, spot to shoot stuff and a camera. So, I don't know. Whatever. If you see this and you're like, hey, do it. I mean, I'll do it. But we're working on it. Man, I'm sorry. I just keep looking at this thing. It's so cool. It's so cool. But, yeah. Sorry. Rambling again. This video's already too long. So, I'll get the class. And if they work, you'll see that next. If not, we're going to give a spin around. Oh boy, I absolutely love this thing. Look at it. Look at it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. 3D Command Center knocks out of the park with this.
and I just love this design. I don't know why. I still didn't figure out what this stuff's called. Is it their teeth? It's like a filter? I don't know. But they don't have teeth. Whales don't have teeth. I know. They look like teeth, but they're not teeth. What are they? Someone tell me. But man, I love this design. I love this whole suit. Maybe we'll cosplay that one. That'd be cool. I think it'd be a pretty simple suit that I could sew myself, honestly. Certainly in the ballpark, then we could just like screen print the... It has a whale on it, right? I don't know. I'd have to look, but man, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed it. Go carry away with the Zyuohger helmets. Someone requested that I do a Zyuohger helmet, and I did 5 of them. So I have 2 left to do. I'm working on Zyuoh Eagle because a customer wanted one, so I printed myself one as well. And I have the file for the tiger. So that's the deal. Maybe we'll redo the elephant. He's not as pretty as I would like him to be, because I made him a long time ago, but it's all possible. But thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Stickosaurus for daily build pictures. Follow me on TikTok for short videos, little toy videos. I mean, you can do whatever you want on there. I don't know if you're into toys, but I really am. And like, comment, subscribe if you don't mind. It really helps me out. It helps me keep doing these. It just helps me, interact with all you guys. I really enjoyed talking to everybody about helmets and just Power Rangers and Super Sentai in general. Even little Kamen Rider, whatever. I'm open to talk about anything. So that's probably my favorite part. And I hope these are helping you guys go out there and think you can do it yourself, because you can. And I want you to. I really, really want you to go out and try to make your own helmet, if you really want a helmet. Like I said, this all started as something I wanted when I was a kid, when I was 15, watching Gokaiger. Okay, a little later for Gokaiger, but maybe 16. Alba Ranger was the first one I watched, actually, so that's why it's kind of dear to me. And now I got like 140 helmets, so oh boy, maybe do it a little less than me. But again, thanks for watching, and have a great day.